Nordic Museum in Stockholm, very nice alternative to spend your time, especially when the outside weather is awful. So the museum itself is located in the building like medieval castle. Yeah. You can Google what here was before. Some photos of incoming house and a very big figure of Gustav Vasa, well-known Sweden king. Yeah. So what you can watch here: incoming hall, some chairs, tables, and the excursion begins from the right side. A lot of lighting. Very nice, yes. I think that the designer or designers, just a moment, yeah. The first hall is dedicated to the ice, yes, and you can see on the map that less ice now. It's a model of pole and sunshine, yes, polar sunshine. So what I can say that designers of this museum was maybe originally from modern art designs. Yeah, why? Because it's very nice, it's very interesting, very good design, but sometimes it's difficult to understand what it means. It's my point of view. So some second or third hall is dedicated to the logistic of northern people, yeah, different carts, skis, and how they move along the ice and snow. Yeah. Then you cross some small corridor and you come to the tradition hall. Yeah, because the North nation have different traditions. Sometimes they don't like European ones. This hall, I didn't understand the name of landscape of resources, some abstract sculpture before the entrance, but generally speaking, I didn't understand what it means, what it meant. Yeah, maybe some agriculture hall. Yeah, they say it's another hall. It's very interesting. It's in the dark, and initially it's difficult to understand what this hall about. But as I understood lately, it's about the mines. You know, that this land has a lot of resources, and you need to dig up some coal, petrol, and so on, gas. Yeah. So we return back to Gustav Vasa. Frankly speaking, I don't know why some people like this king, because he dropped down the well-known ship Vasa. Yes, he wanted to build up the biggest ship in the Europe at that time, but the designer constructor didn't calculate something properly, and this ship moved maybe 600-700 meters from the port and dropped down to the bottom of the sea. So next, very interesting as for me, of course, the house. Some family house. I think it's 50s, 60s, maybe 70s of 20th century. The owners of the building, their family photos, and you can come and understand how this family lived 70 years ago. I think even at that time, at least the kitchen was very modern, as for me. Even now, a lot of hostels, they don't have such kitchen. Believe me, I know. By the way, you can open a fridge and see what was inside on the shelves, I mean from the food side. Maybe who lived at that time, grandfathers, maybe they recognize some brands. This is another floor, overlook of incoming hall. Some lightnings again, very nice. Then again some traditional halls, some old white and black and white photos. Yeah, big families. It was the time, some holidays, Easter, what's Ascension Day, May 1st, Walpurgis night. Yeah. And some presents which usually used to be at said holidays. For example, this ginger house. One of the most interesting hall for me, table settings. I am a man, but it was very curious for me to see the tradition of the North style, let's to say, because you know it was really interesting. All this service, forks, knives, dishes, and so on. I think at least at that time it was a piece of art. Our people use mostly plastic forks, plastic spoons, and they don't take care of this art. But yes, at that time people had absolutely opposite imagination. It was a very big tradition. It's bad that people didn't save up to now. But you can try to do it at your home. Maybe to solve this won't will be difficult now, but other dishes, why not? It's possible. It's very another hole. The next hole, interesting map of the Nordic countries. As you see, there is north part of Sweden, Norway, Finland, and part of Russia. Next hall is fashion hall. Clothes, mostly women one, of course. And one of the last halls is dedicated to some jewelries, mostly some necklace and so on and so on. So if you want to know the culture for Nordic countries, you are exactly welcome to this museum.